Hello everyone, Namaste, Janine Rashidi here. Today I'd like to talk to you about active listening and how your ability to actively listen in relationships is a reflection of your ability to listen within yourself, which is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself. So 5 tips for actively listening. First, we have to understand, why do we listen in the first place? So we listen to learn, we listen to understand, and we listen to gather information, and then we also listen for enjoyment. So the first tip would be to pay attention. Maybe make some eye contact. If you're not face-to-face, you could give an audio response. The point here is you need to be able to hear not only the words that are being said, but body language, tone, and when it comes to doing your own inner work, that means focused attention on really listening to what's trying to be said, what needs to be heard that's arising within you. The second tip is to show that you're listening. So if you're in a face-to-face conversation and let's say you're on your digital device or you're completely distracted by your surroundings, it's going to leave the person that you're in conversation with feeling like they're not being heard, that you really have no interest, and that you lack focus and the ability to be engaged. And when you're doing your own inner work, what that could look like is you might actually be met with some resistance. Maybe you're trying to look at something, but another part of you is very resistant to that, and that can come up as a self-preservation mechanism that you may have learned, could have been through pain or trauma. And those are all normal responses, but it is necessary to work through those. So if you need some help with that, do reach out. I can help you navigate through those waters, so to speak. The third tip is to provide feedback. Now, I love this one because it lets the person that you're in conversation with know that you are truly listening, you're truly trying to understand. So what that means is you're able to reiterate what you have heard. So when you're in conversation, you could say, well, so I heard you say this. Did you mean it like this? And then that allows the other party to say, yes, you heard me correctly, or no, let me try again. And same thing when you're doing your own inner work. See if, as the observer that you are looking within yourself, are you able to give that inner aspect of yourself feedback that lets that aspect know, yes, you're being heard. The fourth tip, defer judgment. So oftentimes we are our own worst critic, and we bring all of our judgments to a conversation. And what that can look like is an immediate reaction, an immediate response. We come with a closed mind instead of an open mind. And in order to truly hear, not only within but outside of you, you have to set all of your judgments and all of your assumptions aside so that you can truly understand what is the information that is trying to be conveyed to you. And then the fifth tip is to respond appropriately. So nobody wants to feel attacked, and if you're truly being present and you're listening and you're not identifying with what is being said, you should be able to reiterate what someone has said in a very calm manner so that a conversation can happen. If you come with an attack on the person who's just trying to share information with you, and the same applies internally, if you attack yourself for having information come up that you don't quote-unquote necessarily believe in, this can leave one feeling disrespected, and you want to have respect and understanding in order to have a healthy relationship, not only with yourself, but with others. So I hope you found these 5 tips helpful for you, and in the meantime, I wish you all strength in mind, in heart, and in body.